Welcome, everybody. This is the manuscript Synchronous universe you may be familiar with if you have been part of the community here on YouTube. The upcoming series of videos will present this material page by page for a thorough, digestible resource, enabling the individual deeper insights and awareness through honorable efforts to study the power of the occult and esoteric undercurrents within. Thanks for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos regarding the exploration and unraveling of your boundless creative potential. Chapter 3, Part 3. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Dear student of God and astral traveler, one must not harbor recollections of misfortune, trouble, and sin. One must grow to transmute them, to find the balance and equilibrium of peace within, peace of mind and spirit. Whatever an individual thinks of God will be reflected into the physical world. To live rightly in the present is to keep the mind clear. Faith in the silence of meditation and repose, and faith in thoughts and honorable actions within the soul of the individual. Honest and tolerant faith will course the smallest thread to find the light of truth, and will grant to other individuals the same freedom of search and contemplation. The life spirit, the eternal principle of the creative process within the individual. Life-giving force. Faith that is absolute is confident in its pursuit to success, no matter which form that may be for the individual. It means the individual has convinced of what has yet to be seen. Unconquerable faith believes in God and all creation. One who has sinned may be saved in this world, as the life-giving force of God is in the soul of the individual. There is nothing mysterious about faith. It is not elusive or difficult to find. It is within, right now, and able to be harnessed with proper intention of thoughts and actions. Whether one is aware of this power within or not, it constructs and shapes belief in something, whether it be benevolent or malevolent. What is important is the degree of faith the individual realizes, and how it is applied. And also, it is the degree of belief which conditions the intellectual status of the individual and collective mind. All ages have been ages of faith, in different modes and varying degrees of belief. When arts appeared, when national movements commenced, when there was any extraordinary powers or performance, when there was phenomena of the great epics, when great poems and literary works were written, when heroes existed, the soul of the individual was committed and thoughts were fixed on spiritual verities. This is a great time to ask yourself, what is your faith, and who do you listen to? If the faith of the individual be vested in the churches and dogmas and creeds and men in the next new thing, faith can take a much lesser degree as a meek submission to the teachings and guidance. Force and signification of the word faith fluctuates according to the prevailing conception of a religion at any given time. For the individual whom has faith in God, the light will reveal itself within as truth unravels from soul via the life spirit or Christ consciousness. Thus the individual measures everything by their life experience and consciousness, first from within, as a child of God and astral traveler of the universe. Faith in all that is, God, divine life force intelligence, Om, cannot be obscured by knowledge, but rather reveal all that is, and by revealing God we understand ourselves, and the more we convene with understanding ourselves, the more faith we harness. If the individual is running away from the battlefield of life, turn around and face your enemies and worries. Presto, they have disappeared. Face the difficulty and harness the potential and willpower to be honorable and resolute with finding solution to your challenges. This is an ideal time to pause for a break in the material, as there is lots of parts to the whole to review. This course is intended to enhance the inner awareness of the divine faculties within the individual and how to develop healthy relationships with individual energy patterns, thoughts, emotions, habits, and actions. If it feels overwhelming to digest, give as much time as necessary for the mind to integrate and unravel truth as the notes are internalized and contemplated within the individual. It is important to take as much time as is needed for this to balance, for the creative process to expand and reach its healthy potential. Stay consistent, traveler. The adventure is only beginning to unravel.